actually start to tremble after a while. I'm like, woo, am I going to stand up straight? I love that. I'll never forget whenever we went to record that song in the studio, those My Lords, you say, my Lord, 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 my Lord. And you sing that enough, and I promise you will feel the weight of his presence. It was a different chorus the first time. It was just like about 50 My Lords back to back to back to back. And I was down with it. I was like, well, I would love this. Like, put his name in people's mouths. This is so beautiful, right? And I love it. Because I physically remember singing it, just like, okay, I'm going into a session, and you know, you prepare your heart before that, and you get everything ready. And I remember sitting in this session and going to sing the vocal, and as I was doing My Lord, I started trembling like crazy, like taking over my body. It was kind of wild. And I walked out thinking, this is about to be the best. I can't believe it. And this is why we were making the record. And the producer was like, yeah, we're not going to do that one. And I was like, come again? I was like, wait, I just had a moment with this song. I really want this to come out. And he was like, I think we need to work on it just a little bit more. Let's just finesse a couple more things. And so we didn't make it, we didn't finish it in time for the actual record. And I remember we finished it out while we were out on the road. And I was like, please, come on, let's just do this song. And so we recorded it at, the Greek Theater in LA. And I remember thinking, I hope that this song means something to someone someday. But for me, it was like the grandeur of His Majesty. And the things that we will one day be able to hold here. We'll one day be able to see with our own eyes. And I look forward to that day. I delight in it. I get excited about it, you know? And when it talks about like trading our crowns, like laying them all down and thinking about His glory and His promise and His provision in those lyrics, it fills me to my core. So I love that song so much, and I hope that you get to experience His presence. Get in your car when you leave and just sing about 50 My Lords and see what happens. But make it home safe, okay? Now, don't get all crazy on us. Oh, I love it. How are y'all doing? All right. Y'all are a great crowd. We had so much fun here last night. We left the stage like floating. We were floating off stage, and I think tonight's going to be another one of those nights. We look forward to these evenings. They're my favorite. I love them so much. And just to get to spend time with people is the best. It is the best. And one of the people I've got the opportunity to spend time with was Child Fund. We went all the way to Africa. Has anybody been to Africa before? All right. What part? Whoa, where? Kenya? Kenya? Somebody said Ghana? Zambia? Uganda? Zimbabwe? Okay, I've been to
I love you.
Zambia, I've been to Zimbabwe, and I've been to South Africa, and oh, is somebody from South Africa? She's like, no, I just wanted to scream for that. Are you from South Africa? No, you just love it. It's amazing. It is so beautiful. I love it. You're like, woo, my place, but I'm not from there. That's the best. Let me tell you something. I think you and I would be kindred spirits, because I'm like, anytime I hear the name of some place I love, I'm like, this is my favorite place ever. And then I find that I do that about 50 times. Like, it can't technically be your favorite, you know. But I love going to Africa. The people are just incredible. There's so many different types of people with so much life, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we were in Nairobi, and I don't know if anybody's ever been to Nairobi, but holy moly, it was like, my eyes were wide open, and it was so powerful. We went and dug wells over there, and I remember, or we got to see a well that was dug because of touring. And this was the coolest thing. When you buy a ticket, a proceed goes to a nonprofit organization. And the coolest part of that is that everybody who was a part of the Look Up Child tour way back then, they were a part of digging this well in Africa, which is awesome. We did it all together. And I finally got to go over there and see it, and I remember I was talking with the man And I said, oh, what is it like here? Like if this well wasn't here? And he said, oh, we wouldn't have any water. And I said, well, where do you get the water? What do you do? And he looked at me, he goes, no, there is no water. And that stuck with me so profoundly. He said, we just pray for rain. And I thought, wow, I remember I asked too, I said, what happens when, you break a leg or when somebody gets sick or what happens? And they said, oh, we just pray and fast. Like, duh, what are you thinking? And like, they looked at me like, what's wrong with you? I was like, wow. To know God as your provider, for even to the finest detail like that was just mind-blowing to me. So if you were a part of getting water to that community, thank you. And if you gave to Child Fund tonight, thank you. If you can't give with your resources, but you give with your prayers, we love those too. So thank you. And I've loved getting to tour with them. It's been so sweet. So we're going to sing another song that is one of my dear